I am saying to, I mean to. Nazis. I mean to. The main game takes place during the Industrial Revolution in England. There are side missions that time travel your character to England, World War II, 1940s. Not a mistake. The main game takes place in England. The side quests also take place in England. That's why they did it. Okay, there we go. No, I'm not like angry or anything. I'm just making sure there's clarification. I know it's confusing, but I think in Unity it takes place in France, and there are side missions that take you to World War I France. Because that takes place during the French Revolution, which obviously was not during World War I. The Butcher DLC? The Reaper. Ripper, yeah, Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper DLC, hands down, worst DLC of all Assassin's Creed games. It's fucking garbage. Stupid. Is Valhalla ancient Greece? No, Valhalla is Vikings. Odyssey is ancient Greece. Yeah, Origins is Egypt. I think fur. I always say fur instead of for. Doesn't matter. I think for best overall, like if you're a diehard Assassin's Creed fan and you love the story of Assassin's Creed as well as the games, I think the best overall story is probably Origins. The story in Origins is, oh god, it gave me chills. It was so good. Was Liberation the antebellum Caribbean? Liberation was... Yeah, Liberation was the black French lady in the Caribbean. I'm pretty sure. Hey. Aveline. That's alright. So after Valhalla is Mayan. There was Mayan stuff in... Well, it wasn't Mayan per se. There was Central American / Mexican stuff in Assassin's Creed 3. I don't think it was... Well, I guess it would have to be... It was probably Aztec, not Mayan. There is rumor that the next one is going to be an Eastern country. We don't... Not quite sure if it's Japan or China or... It'll probably be China. They could really easily do a Three Kingdoms game. Plus, the Chinese gaming market is huge, so... Make a Three Kingdoms game, and it would sell very well. Who's doing that? This Breton was trying to wreck my ship. Okay. Technically, China and India both have an Assassin's Creed game, but they are 2D side-scrollers. They were okay. There was also one for Russia. They weren't all that. They were just, eh. These were neat. What time of history was Rogue? It was also Pirate Caribbean timeline. I don't know what that was, but... Now, Baka, you seem to know a lot about my preferences for Assassin's Creed. Who is my favorite assassin? Cappy's raising her hand real hard. Let's see if Baka can get it, and then I'll let you answer. Cappy's over there like, me, pick me.
I know. No.
Baka's answer was incorrect.
Can I say it?
Yes.
It's Adewale.
It is Adewale.
That's all he talks about. Oh, Adewale this, Adewale that.
Mom got it. She spelled it wrong, but she got the name right. It's the thought that counts. But yeah, Adewale is my favorite assassin. I think Altair was the best assassin, which sounds weird because it would make you think that my favorite assassin should be the best. But story-wise, Altair was the best assassin to have ever lived. You liked Ezio? Ezio was really cool. Ezio was probably he was probably what I would say would be the most influential assassin. Oh, hey, look at this. I can mine this stuff now. I don't want that helmet. Yeah, we do follow Ezio from the twins were meh. Yeah, I wasn't really hot on the twins. The game was okay. The characters were okay. It was just an okay game. Definitely not the worst, but nowhere near the top.
Doesn't even look real, you know?
I'd probably put Syndicate in the bottom half.
It's so bright out here. I don't know how you stay.
The problem with Unity and Syndicate were that they were the last games to be made when Ubisoft was pushing really hard to get a full title Assassin's Creed game out every single year. And they suffered for it. The whiny guy was the worst. Connor, yeah. There's only one person she could be talking about. Yeah. He was my least favorite assassin. And he was the one I was the most excited about, which made it so bad. Didn't Odyssey come out last year? I think Odyssey's 2 years old now. (2018). So yeah, 2 years old. Was it early 2018? October, so it was late 2018. Yeah, that was his Native American name, Baka. More commonly referred to throughout the game as Connor. His white name. There were 3 Assassin's Creed games in 2009. If I had to guess, I would think that would be China, India, and Russia, because I don't think they released 3 games all in the same year. Did they? Oh. Bloodlines 2 and Discovery. I think Bloodlines was a PSP game. Assassin's Creed 2 was a full title, and then Discovery was like... I want to say Discovery was for like iOS or something stupid?
Yes.
Oh, DS. Okay. Yeah, I never played Bloodlines or Discovery.
What else did?
No one else did either. Wow. Brutal, Cappy. I know that Rogue and Black Flag, Rogue, and Liberation all came out really close to each other. Freedom Cry, Rogue, and Unity, that's what it was. Freedom Cry was a DLC. Freedom Cry was DLC for Black Flag. So that one doesn't exactly count. Although they did release it both as DLC and a standalone title, but if you bought it as a standalone title, it was like $5, I think. It was super cheap. Where the hell did you come from? I literally walked by there and you weren't there. "2019 was the first year without an Assassin's Creed game?" That doesn't sound right. Between Origins and whatever game came before Origins, there must have been a 2 or 3 year gap there. That is incorrect, Baka. Origin and Odyssey were both made by Ubisoft. Syndicate? Yeah. Between Syndicate and Origins, there had to have been a lot. There had to have been some significant time there. Syndicate was 2015, Chronicles was 16, and Origins was 17. Chronicles was... I don't know if I'd call Chronicles a full game. That was the 2D series. That was the 2D side-scrolling platformer games. Still, I would have thought there was more time between there. I guess I was wrong. Huh, I thought there was like a 2 or 3 year gap there. Well, my mistake. Yeah, each one of those games was like a 4 or 5 hour experience. That was it. They weren't that long. Here we go. How many cheese wheels have I picked up, and what is my favorite cheese wheel? 0.
Show yourself. Tough day for you.
14 all by accident, yeah. I don't think I've actually picked up any cheese wheels. I might have picked up one. But I doubt it. So there's an entrance here. And, I mean, I could be wrong, Baka. Oh, okay, Ubisoft Vancouver and then a different Ubisoft studio. Okay, well, yeah, that's like a development group. That's how Final Fantasies are done. And stuff like that. You know, you've got like 2 or 3 groups of developers that work on staggering Final Fantasy titles at the same time because they know they take forever to come out. But I mean, you wouldn't go out of your, well, I don't know, you kind of would. Never mind, I'm an idiot. That should go without saying, but... These ice block doors are weird. They don't seem like they fit. You know what I mean? Not like... They don't feel like they fit into the wall. No, I mean, they don't feel like they fit with the game or these guys' intelligence level, you know? Jeez. Can I loot this? No, I didn't think so. They just seem to be too well constructed to be built by these dudes.
Wait.
Well, rip. I guess I'm down here now. I think that's my way out. Oops. Forgot a ruby. That's gonna change my game. What number do I think Valhalla is? Let's see, 5. Or 5 would be France, 6 would be Syndicate, 7, probably 9? That would be my guess. Unity was 5. Twelfth major. Huh. Yeah, France was 5. Then I would think France was 5. I guess you could say Rogue was probably 6. And then Syndicate was 7. Then I just go 8, 9, 10. I am obviously missing something. The Ezio trilogy is 2, that's correct. Because Assassin's Creed, the American Revolution one was 3. Black Flag was 4. I know those. Because those were numbered before they were named. Rogue was 7. What was 6? That doesn't help. What game was 6? 6 was number is 4. Nope, that doesn't help. What was the title of the game? 6 was Black Flag? No. Black Flag couldn't have been 6. Yeah, Black Flag is 4. Syndicate is 5? Oh, that's your own numbering system. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I don't really count Rogue as a main game either, but if the developer did, kind of have to go by that. Okay, now I'm here. AC 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3 was the American Revolution. Black Flag is 4. Okay, that makes sense. So I don't understand why Black Flag was 6 earlier. Rogue.
It's the 6th major installment.
Oh, but it's not numbered as 4.
No, it's 4 Black Flag, but it's considered 6th.
Oh, well that's different. Yeah, so Black Flag is 4. Rogue... I don't know if I would call Rogue 6, but seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's either 10 or 11. Unity. I would call Unity, Syndicate, Origins, and Odyssey all full titles. Rogue is questioning. I would debate you on that one. Because Rogue is probably the shortest of the main titles. It was not very long. And not very good. That's what the developers say? Okay. Okay, well, there's two different numbering systems. There's the number of the title, and then there's the number of main title games, which are different setups. So, like, Brotherhood and Revelations were not given a number, but they do count as main titles. And I can get behind that. I'm fine with that. Okay, well, if the developers list Rogue as major, then it is. Wait, was Syndicate actually called Assassin's Creed 5 at one point? Because I never heard that.
Yes.
Well, what I was trying to figure out, Baka, is
This
if the
better not be
developer
all the
actually
things that
numbered
involve
Unity. I don't think they actually numbered it.
I'm ready. Mark.
Well, I think I've visited all the locations here. It was unnumbered. Okay. I kind of thought they stopped counting at 4 and they just switched over to a naming system. Last numbered game is 4. Okay. That's what I thought too. In Soulsheim, you have not? Well, I still have the one stone set. I still have the main place, and I've got this place over here. Where is it? I think it's on these islands. I know those for sure. But that place, that's like where the last missions are. So, I'm putting that one off for now. No real reason to visit there. I know I can't get into it. Or at least I can't go very far. I could probably enter it and go a couple of rooms in, and then I would hit something that stops me. Alright, so let's head up here to this place. Actually, you know what? Let's go back to town first. Remove. There's probably something out here, too, if I had to guess. Did you say there was a game mode in Origins with no combat? No, well, okay, yes, there is one with no combat, but you also don't get story on that mode. There's an exploration mode that gives you no story. Or there's a story mode, which is, you're able to get the story of the game, and there is combat, but it's ridiculously easy. It would probably be like one-shotting everything. And then, of course, you have your standard difficulties like easy, medium, hard, impossible, etc., etc. But yeah, Origins and Odyssey both have the exploration mode and the story mode difficulties. You might start with Origins on Switch. Yeah, play it on story mode. Story mode, there's going to be combat, but it's going to be relatively easy. And you'll get all the story of the game, which is really good. It'll probably, the story will probably hit you a little less hard than it hit somebody like me or Baka, who've played the whole series up to that point, because it references stuff that you've already experienced. But it is a good place to start. I won't deny that. You're just looking for story? Yeah. Assassin's Creed 1, I would say, has a really amazing story. Obviously, it's a good place to start the series, but it is also one of the hardest games in the series. Because there's no difficulty setting. You play the game on the intended difficulty. And it's fun and it's challenging, but it can be difficult. Also, you have to keep in mind that with the earlier titles, release date-wise, the earlier titles focused more on mostly historical accuracy and alternate history, whereas Origins and Odyssey include a lot of mythology in them. You know, widely accepted to absolutely not be true. But, you know, fun nonetheless. Why am I encumbered again? No. Why am I walking?
I should have another batch of vegetables ready for you soon, Eldest.
How much do I owe you this time?
It's busier now that things are starting to look up.
Use them to make your
I guess I
one
might stay a
egg
bit
stew.
longer after all.
You can have them for free.
It's a deal.
You haven't seen Cretius Corellius, have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Well, it's been a long time since someone from the guilds bothered to make their way out here. So tell me, how's my brother Delvin? Still spending his nights at the Ragged Flagon trying to win Vex's heart? Good to hear. Damn layabout never even bothers to send his own flesh and blood a letter saying how he's doing. Can you imagine? Anyway, I suppose you're looking for work. Well, I got bad news. This place is drier than a damn bone. Eager to make some coin, eh? That's the spirit. I'll tell you what. The guild's got a problem out here that I've been trying to deal with for years, but haven't been able to handle. Don't look at me like that. I'm all alone out here, with no one to watch my back. And besides, it's really my problem anyway. I caused it. A fellow Breton who went by the name Esmond Tyne showed up on my doorstep about a fortnight ago. He noticed the shadow marks like you did, and I thought he was one of us. That he did, right out from under my nose. Can you believe it? It's my own formula for improved bone mold. Took me years to perfect. Well, I'll be. That's the one. What happened to Esmond? I told him not to head up there. Sounds like the bloody fool got what he deserved. Here, I want you to take this key. Head inside my house and unlock the door in the basement. Help yourself to whatever you like inside. I won't be using it anymore. Right then.
Hey,
If you have a PlayStation Now subscription, you can play Uncharted on PC?
Hello, friend. It's the only tool tough enough to crack Skyrim, is what it is. Not many of those beauties left in the world. Forging them is a lost art. The one Cresius borrowed came from the Skull village up north. I, traded them some goods for it. Calling Skyrim an ore is like calling my forge a campfire. Some folks say it's enchanted ice, but I think there's more to it than that. I don't think I've come across more than a chunk or two in my lifetime, and smithing's my trade. If you're looking to learn more, you should head over to the Skull village. Someone there's bound to know more about it than I do.
Okay, good to know.
You tell Cresius he better give that pickaxe back to me, or else.
Assisting the Reverend Guard with the ash spawn attacks has earned you quite the reputation.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got another letter from Rallis, but this is the last thing I'm delivering for. That place is just too much for me. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
That's not included in PlayStation Plus, is it? No, okay.
And it'd probably be better to switch from Plus to Now.
You get both?
Get both?
Yeah, no, I mean like, do you still get some free games with Now?
Now is streaming, so it's a bunch of titles that you
Oh, okay.
as opposed to like Plus where you get a free game that I haven't taken in like months because it's always crap. Oh, I could have gotten like
Yeah, but then those you can only play on PlayStation, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like this is the they're only PS4 now.
Okay.
We'll look into it.
Yeah. I'll do some research. Obviously, it's not something not a game I'm going to be playing anytime soon. So I'm just going to take all these. So Rallis is in there somewhere. Yeah, let me know, John. Where the hell am I? Okay. Nope, that's out. Where's in? This is in. Okay. Oh, that's a miner. I thought that was Rallis for a second. I was like, well, shit, that was easy. Mission complete.
Damn it. There you are. Where'd you go?
Hey, I remember this room. Further down, I guess?
Where'd you go?
Whale. Okay, that's it, I guess. Whale. What's this one? Also whale. And then double eagle.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now. Here we go.
What the fuck, Rawless?
Oh, God. I don't remember. Ever since I got here to Colbjorn, I've heard whispers, voices, thoughts, imaginings. They've only gotten louder since I've stayed. Pounding, driving. A couple of times I blacked out. It was just before the Draugr woke up. I don't know. Maybe. It's what he wanted. He just needed their energy. I don't know. I hope I didn't. But maybe I... Please, you have to believe me. Of course. I don't even want to hear the word barrow again. Ever. I'll go to Raven Rock and you won't mention this to anyone. If you see me there, just give a nod and I'll lend you a hand if you need it. It's the least I can do. Just keep this quiet.
Alright, I guess. Yeah, I looted you properly. What was the armor I got? Armor of Retribution. 5% chance to paralyze enemies that strike with melee attacks. Wow, that is a misspelled melee. And then I also got the mask. Fire resistance 50%, fire spell damage plus 25%. That's like a fire mage build right there. Aha, another book.
Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. I'm glad you're here with me.
Really? I mean, I'm not gonna say it doesn't look cool, but all right, here I'm getting
Right behind you.
overweighted.
I
Overweighted?
think it'll help.
I don't know what words are.
I'm ready when you are.
I mean, I guess that mask kind of makes sense on you because the fire damage. It's so dark. Let's read these books real quick. See if there's anything cool in them. Buddy. What I wouldn't give for a full-length game like this. Just cosmic horror. Well, on PC. Oh, hey, buddy. How are you? Well, this one was really short. I get the feeling I did one of the harder ones first. You went AFK to cuddle your dog? Bro, you have no reason to make excuses there. Secret of Strength, Arcana, and Protection. What's Protection give me? I take half damage for 30 seconds. Just like a power? Power attacks cost no stamina for 30 seconds. Spells cost no magicka for 30. I guess we'll take Strength. I'm looking forward to the game called The Shore. That looks very good. But that's still in development. That's like a long ways off, I think. I think the developer said it was like summer of next year is what his idea was. That looks awesome. Oh, we're here. Okay. Well, this little quest line is done. Yeah, I played the Call of Cthulhu, and that was really good. I liked that a lot. Alright, what do we have left, quest-wise? More knowledge, Temple of Mirak, retrieve an ancient Nordic pickaxe, find resonance gems. You know what, let's go back to the Skull Village. Actually, we should probably go home. Drop off some stuff. I could play it after Oblivion. I would probably play it before Oblivion, because Oblivion's really long. Oblivion's about the same length as Skyrim, isn't it?
What now? Anything good?
I don't really like that one on you. Eminent health, no. Deft hands, no. What ring did you have? Oh, you had the vampire ring, didn't you? The Ring of Arcana, it really isn't that good. Oh, no, I'm wanting to go the other way with it.
I'm ready if you are.
How long do I think Cyberpunk will be? Till January 12th? What about January 12th? Makes you think it'll stop then? I think Cyberpunk, for me, will probably be 80 to 100 hours. If I had to guess. That seems like a reasonable length of time. So yeah, 2 months. I guess you're right, John. About 2 months, I think. Did I put Stalfram up here? No, I put it in raw ore. I'll be playing Oblivion by this time next year. He's trying really hard, man. 39 pieces of Stalfram. Okay. Okay. Dump all that in there. I'll either really love it or really hate it. It probably checks out. Okay. I'm pretty on point with most things. Okay. I mean, you're pretty accurate there. I'm probably gonna go, man, Oblivion is great. Or I'm gonna go, eh,